is that person should clearly get a raise. And
show them this video and you're set.
Yeah, we all agreed. Pay them more.
Pay them more. Just go. There you go. All right. Last region was NA West, and we'll take a gander at the standings there in just a second. And at the top, it is Cloud and Kaizui Lupo. Familiar names here. Some good players. And there's only one spot here. That's not fair.
Which is insane to think, too. But, I mean, we mentioned the names. We had an opportunity to talk about them, Zeke and I and Jack and I, multiple times. Cloud and Kaizui, both just excellent players.
Yeah.
Wonderful awareness, as it shows. You mentioned a little bit ago, we were talking about pub farming, the early game elim kind of buffer. Definitely not the case here. As you can see, 3 Victory Royales, 51 elims, which isn't even close to the most on the board right now. But the most points by a solid, 4 points at this point. If you look at the rest of the board, 91 to 98, only a 7-point spread from 2nd to 10th, and a lot of those are like 96 and 95, 94, right in the same range. Having 102, that's a big statement. They are far and away, so far from today for NA West.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I think that, I'm going to say, and I know that some people will probably disagree with me on this, especially online and social media, but here's the, right? And never. But everyone always talks about the format and, the eliminations being worth more than the placements, but that's a perfect example of placements being very important right then and there, Sundown.
So I would highly encourage just going through, particularly if you're a analytical type of player and looking to improve, not only going back watching some of these VODs, watching the cast, but also going through, just check the leaderboard, click on the pairs or click on the solo players, see what their point spread looks like. You'll notice in Europe, NA East in particular, NA West as well, the spread ends up being pretty consistently between 60-40, but normally for the top players, it's a lot closer to 50-50, and you're not going to get much farther outside of the spread. Yeah. You can tell which players play placement heavy and which are a little bit more of an elim heavy, but anybody who's outside of that 60-40 range doesn't get into the top 5. Pretty much, unless it's something absurd, it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, no, exactly. And, certainly going to be some interesting players to watch. And that leads me to the next segment, players to watch. Yes. Players.
What a perfect segue.
I gotta walk away. That was too good.
It's almost as if I got the call that was what was going to happen, and it was a plan the entire time. So, some players to watch here. We cover them quite a bit, right? Serpent and Hype tomorrow. Sundown has a keen eye on them in particular. Fax, Fox, and Banny. If they don't qualify, I think I will cry. Then, in the EU side, Mortar and Varix or Sky and Vato, great players there. I think we also have some players to watch in NA East and NA West. But you guys know these players. You know them so well. Jack, we've been commentating these guys for such a long time now. So much talent across the board. It's insane.
Yeah, at this point, I think Dubs has secured the fact that he's someone to watch out for. Absolutely. Kaizui and Cloud, number 1 from the NA West side. Can they continue their momentum to tomorrow? The big question for me, and yeah, you hit the nail on the head, Golden Boy. You think, okay, yeah, you see some of the other regions, and it's like, okay, Australia and in the Asia region, one team gets through. NA West, one duo gets through. One duo. That is it.
That's it. And it's such a competitive region as well. But, hey, those are the ropes, right? That's just how the cookie crumbles. Right?
You're killing me, bro.
I love me some cookies. Delicious.
I had to walk away. I'm telling you.
Delicious. All right. Well, while we have just 5 of us here, a part of our broadcast team, we always have new people coming in, and one person, a part of our broadcast team, you may remember her from the Secret Skirmish, is Pookieface. Pooks! What's up? How's it going? Welcome. How you feeling?
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good. We're great.
We're
good.
Good talk, guys. Is that it?
That's good. We are very excited that you could join us.
Yes.
You're excited? Is that an Easter pun?
It is, 100%.
Oh, did you say egg-sided?
Yeah, that made the hair on the back of my neck stand up.
I'll get him out of here.
Please escort Zeke off of the ground.
We took care of it, Pookie. You're good now.
Okay, so your cat was joining you for some of the matches. How many of the games have you had a chance to see? Any players that caught your attention? I know you've been watching for a lot of the day, I believe.
I've watched every single game today. Well, not every game that you guys were able to cast, I took a peek at. I just want to really talk about not so much like players right now, but just in terms of gameplay. Solo games, they can kind of be predictable in some ways, but duos, oh my goodness, I get so excited when I watch duos. Just seeing the synergy between the two players, how they bounce things back and forth. We saw a lot of the heavy sniper RPG combo today, which I love seeing. It's so much fun to watch. We saw double heavy sniper combos, which to land those shots, as somebody who plays Fortnite, I can attest to the fact that it is very satisfying. So,
yeah.
In terms of players, though, like I want to talk about the Brazil region because it's not like I was surprised by them, but they really brought it today. And I think that your picks that you guys have put up on the screen. For watching for tomorrow, I think those are really good. But also Blackouts and his partner, they really were on a tear for one of their games. They played really, really well. Bizzle, of course, always fun to watch, always very consistent. And like you guys said, being part of the team that he's come from and how he's just grinded and constantly put in the work. So those guys mostly, but you never know. Like these are open qualifiers, so anything can happen. Anyone can take this, and I think that's really what's the most exciting thing.
I couldn't agree more with that one. So we've been having a lot of fun here in the studio. Pooks, when are you going to join us, dog?
I don't know. Stay tuned, I guess.
Okay, stay tuned.
Cliffhanger.
All right. Cliffhanger. I like
that.
I like that. Pooks, thank you so much for your time. We miss you. Greatly appreciated. And let's get some games soon. For sure.
I miss you guys too. Bye.
Yeah.
See you.
All right,
See you,
take it
Pookie.
easy. That was Pookie Face. Hopefully she'll be joining us here in the studio, but you may have seen her at Secret Skirmish as well. Definitely check her out on Twitter and on Twitch. She streams quite a bit. So yeah, I mean, that is basically going to be a wrap for today. It's been pretty fun, guys, right?
Yeah. Fantastic first day, at least for me. I know, Ben, this is first time out here. Thank you for showing us the ropes, gentlemen. Fantastic stuff. I'm going to go insane if we have Zeke continuing to lead our staged jokes throughout the 10 weeks of this competition.
You know what?
Wait, you guys are staging jokes?
Well,
Why
no,
am I not in on these?
What they don't see is that we're also doing a vlog series behind the scenes. And I've been approached.
Boys setting it up. Don't worry.
Zeke's
Be
in
ready
charge
for
of
the
it.
memes. Be ready for the
Here we
memes.
go. No, it's fun, bro.
It is.
It's great.
I
It's
just
great
dropped
work.
the
with them.
excellent, so that doesn't tell
That
us
was
where
literally
we're
the
at.
last straw.
Well, that is going to do it for us. We're going to have to consider Zeke's employment in the future, but it has been an absolute blast. Now, tomorrow, don't forget to join us right here for the Fortnite World Cup online qualifier because we're going to find out who the players will be in the duos competition that will be punching their ticket to New York City. We'll see you then. Peace.
Hey.